Hey guys, first things first. Yes, I obviously know that the Chaos card insta-kills nearly all enemies in the game. However, this video is about another card that one-shots a certain set of bosses due to a glitch that I want to make you aware of. The card in question is the Reverse Strength card. The effect of the card itself is already very strong. Using it slows all enemies in the room and makes them take double damage for 60 seconds, which by itself makes basically all bosses a lot easier. However, this is not the point I want to make. There's a very interesting and probably bugged interaction if you use the card against certain bosses. Look what will happen if I use it against Pin here. As you just saw here, hitting the boss with a single tear after using the Reverse Strength card triggered some kind of damage loop that melted the boss instantly. I want to give shoutouts to fellow YouTuber Wigfizz. I first saw this bug on their stream when they used the card against c.h.a.d, which instantly killed the boss without anyone understanding what just happened. I also had no clue, but I was really curious and started to investigate. It turns out this glitch happens against most segmented bosses in the game. My testing showed that the insta-kill works on Pin, the Frail, Skorlex, c.h.a.d, the Carrion Queen, Wormwood, Turtlet and all of their champion forms. However, it doesn't work on all segmented bosses. I noticed that it doesn't trigger on Larry Jr., the Hollow, the Tough Twins and the Shell. So it basically doesn't work on most of the bosses with a varying amount of possible segments. The only exception to this, as seen earlier, seems to be Turtlet. Turtlet can in theory be really long, way longer than you know her from her usual boss fight, but the glitch still kinda works on her. Did you know that some of the segmented bosses could technically be made insanely long? I'm speaking of hundreds of segments. If you are interested in seeing that in action, check out the video I made about it in the top right or the video description. I promise it is worth a watch. Anyway, back to the Reverse Strength card, because there's one more thing I tested, but sadly without a positive result. I was hoping the glitch would also work on the segmented bosses even when Delirium transforms into them. Just like how you can one-shot him if you use the Eraser on a segmented boss earlier in the run. But like I said, this specific glitch sadly doesn't work on Delirium at all. This would have been yet another ridiculously funny way to kill him, but I guess we can't win them all. Anyway, this was everything I discovered about this interesting little bug. I can't tell you why it happens, only where it happens. This is obviously not the craziest thing in the game, and the Reverse Strength card itself is also already very strong for boss fights without the bug. But I still thought it is an interesting interaction to showcase for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. It is much appreciated and keeps me motivated to make even more Isaac content. Either way, this was it for today and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye!
He's the number one,
Isaac!
God's favorite son. His flowing robes reach down from